Yeah, let's go. This is Scott Savor with Uncommon Competitor. I want to share with you another book with some wisdom that changed my life forever. It's called If You Want to Be Rich and Happy, Don't Go to School by Robert Kiyosaki. Here we go. That's the key right there. Kids care more about grades than they do about learning. Our educational system teaches that being right is more important than learning what you don't know. It rewards right answers and penalizes us for making mistakes. Oh, it's important. Another piece of wisdom from the book. Avoiding mistakes makes us stupid, and having to be right all the time makes us obsolete. The goal is not to be right. The goal is to continuously search for the truth and then act on it as fast as possible. Usually good things will happen. Over-specialization leads to extinction. We need an educational system which teaches general principles that would be transferable to any specialized profession. Average human being changes their profession multiple times. If you haven't developed the schools to change professions and still be effective and exceed expectations, you're going to be a ghost town. Specialization is for insects. They don't live very long. Be careful. This is why I've always felt that watching a child go through our educational system is like watching reverse metamorphosis. In flies a beautiful butterfly, out flies a clumsy caterpillar. Makes sense to me? Memorization is a poor substitute for thinking. Most people remember less than 5% of what they have learned based on memorization. If we took everything the average person has retained from all his years of school and put it into a series of lessons, we could teach it all in about 3 weeks. It's embarrassing. Limiting students to right-wrong thinking cripples them, crushes their curiosity, dampening their enthusiasm, and stunting their creativity. Be careful. Quit trying to set up right or wrong. Help people to think. Perhaps the most important lesson for the generalist to learn is that memorization and knowledge aren't the same. They're not. Often they hold the same job for their entire lifetimes, all the while suffering unfulfilled dreams, insufficient salaries, and boredom. They become nerds, which stands for never ever realizing dreams. They know something magical should happen in their lives, yet many never get to this experience firsthand. It's unfortunate. Nerds never ever realizing dreams. Powerful. Rationalizing the mistake instead of learning from it. Also known as sour grapes syndrome. Oh well, I really didn't want that anyway. You justify or rationalize your mistake instead of learning from it and owning it up. That's called the sour grapes syndrome. Ooh, be ready. Thank you for listening. If a teacher is unable to make slow learners learn, perhaps it is because these children have been labeled slow one time too many. Ha! Powerful. The most effective teachers use what they loved to solve problems they hated. That's really deeper than the ocean here. They used what they loved to solve problems they hated. Identify what you love, master that skill, never become satisfied ever, and then use that, what you love, right, to solve problems that you hate. Powerful book. Wisdom changed my life. If you want to be rich and happy, don't go to school, by Robert Kiyosaki, everyone. Scott Savor, Uncommon Competitor. Thank you so much for listening. Have an outstanding day. Yeah, let's go.